Oh, well, don't let me rain on her parade there.
Okay, listen, I want to welcome everybody, and I'm so happy that you came, really. Very much. I have a lot of nice friends. Thank you very much for coming. Now, what I'm going to do, I've got cake. I had a shock when I walked in. My niece in Michigan flew in. It is, I'm going to say Dana.
Kim.
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 And the big
Dana.
one over there.
Dana.
Dana, that's my
These are our wild fun cousins here.
They've been from Michigan today.
Look at that,
They
man.
surprised us.
If you're younger.
That was one heck of a surprise, too, a shocker.
All right, now we start. Now that's my family. So my brother and sister-in-law in Michigan. I mean, they're in Detroit. I mean,
Bradenton couldn't
They're
make it.
sick.
So
They got the call this morning. They're sick in bed, both of them. And my other one is in Detroit. And you know, my Mindy and
Stan couldn't come here. They had to go up
they're
north.
back there, and we'll see them later on. Okay, let me start introducing the family. Okay, now. There's John, next to John Paul. That's my niece, my nephew.
Everybody stand up there. John Paul.
Jumbo.
Okay, who's next?
And Laurie.
I say my mother-in-law.
No, your sister-in-law. Daughter-in-law.
Goodness, wife.
Mike's wife, Mary Beth.
Mary Beth.
Everybody stand up and say their name.
My brother is in Houston, Texas.
Michael's in
He's
Texas.
with,
He joined up with FEMA
yeah, and we been.
Your
and
brother.
got deployed.
My-
Your son.
my-
Your son.
Your
I
son.
know.
Cut her off the
And
wine.
next to her, Jeannie.
Jeannie is Mary Beth's sister.
Okay, that's the sister. And then, okay, Chris, come on, love.
There's Christine.
And then another great, oh, that's the one.
And Lainey.
Yeah, lady, she can sing.
She sure can.
And then
Riley.
Riley. She's a plays baseball.
Baseball.
She's a great baseball player.
That's right.
There's big Andy.
Andy.
Big Andy.
He's
Yeah.
the man who's got his great kids.
Over there.
And
Logan.
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 And then there's mommy
And
next.
Laurie.
Laura.
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 Now, okay, now, and that called the insurance people.
These are all the folks that work with my dad in the insurance business.
Introduce him.
And some of our friends from the
Minor,
church.
introduce him. It's behalf of your
Okay,
business.
Dennis.
Go ahead, Fink.
Insurance.
What now? Dennis Finkbinder.
And then that's his wife Judy. Hi, Judy. And
And
there's my
it's Comer.
And Blanche was dad's secretary.
secretary.
42 years.
No.
She's
And
more
then,
than 45 years
there's
now.
Sandy,
His other secretary.
There's another secretary.
And her husband, Jerry.
and then Jerry. And then right next to Another Insurance
And
is Rob.
And his
And his
stepfather,
daddy,
Bob.
Bob. And then we
Yeah.
got two new people.
Tom and Claire
Tom.
from the church. They're from my church.
And then another church member.
Yeah, they're best. When Dad was in the hospital, this fine lady here came to visit all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I was so impressed, so sweet.
And then right
I
next,
asked her,
next
she
door
was
to
sitting
me
next
now,
to me. She said,
Right
no,
next
Right
lady.
next door.
Anna Marie. the kid
Anna
from
Marie.
Sarasota.
Yep,
My nephew,
Sarasota.
it's Mike Smith.
And Mike.
Mike. And this is Lieutenant Colonel Richard Vargas.
Lieutenant Colonel, we just made it 2 years ago, 1 year
And
ago.
then his wife, Colleen. And my best girlfriend right there. She's a damn it.
Over 30 years, huh? 30 years.
She takes everything. And then you look right next door. There, like all the names.
Kelly. Kelly and Gerard. Kelly. Kelly.
Kelly and
Kelly and Gerard.
Gerard.
Sorry about that.
Our good friend. Thank you. And over here, okay.
Right.
Now
Very
this
good.
is my niece. I'll introduce
You're
you.
One more time. Dana. Yeah, we have the nieces here. My rockin' cousins.
These are my two people next door. to my
Next door
house
neighbor.
That takes care of my home. We got it empty for 1 year. We haven't done anything. We still have furniture and we still got Christmas tree up and
I
out.
want to tell her that when I was putting diapers on Diane.
us our whole lives. Okay.
Now,
That's how I get entered.
Debbie and Bill, our next door neighbors.
Hi.
Okay, now,
My two good neighbors.
hello.
And there's the ghost talking.
All right, now I'm gonna tell you.
But
I'm gonna tell you a story, a little story.
you better come in the middle because it's
No,
hard
I
to hear
can't.
you.
I'm not gonna
Okay,
stand.
all right, go ahead. She's gonna tell you a story.
It's all right.
You can hear me, can't you? Yes. Okay. What it is, you know how I met John? I met him in Detroit in a bowling alley, right?
We went to Herkimer, New York.
I know where And then we met over there. He bowled me over, I bowled him over. He fell for me.
Really hard.
He kept bothering me and pestering me.
Look at that.
Finally snagged her.
And then, well, of course, you were 28 now.
She said he's a hot one.
And then we finally got dated. And after that, we decided to get married. I went to your daddy's house. You took me to your mom and daddy. They approved of me. That's all years ago. And then I took to my dad's house. My mother died. Then over there, talked to them. But it's okay. We decided to get married. And on January 27th, it was the damnedest coldest day.
Why would you
And
go?
snow and slide and sleet. Yeah. We had a good time. Okay, that was a big, big wedding. And then we ended up in Florida.
Honeymoon.
My friend called, told him to stay there. The first he's a retired police officer in Detroit.
Carl.
And Chris.
Yeah.
And we stayed there for a while. We decided, that's it. We are staying in Florida. We love Florida.
We went to Miami.
We loved it. We went to Miami, had a good time in Miami. So we saw that picture. And then, from there, we decided, you never know what that, he got hooked from a woman, or a man. We bought a pub.
On Hillsborough Avenue.
And
Go to
then,
Beer John.
They loaded it up with people to make it look like it was a hopping business.
You know how they do. They're trying to fool me.
And they
There's a lot
did.
of people in there, you know.
I know.
You walk in there and, oh man, that's a good thing and everything else.
And then we left that.
They got rid of that.
And then,
They loaded it up with people and sold it to somebody.
and then we decided we better get a job. We better get a job. We have no money.
They came down here with a trailer and an old Hudson.
But the thing is, Stephanie, the thing is, we had a 2-week honeymoon. We spent all our money. We got a lot of money because at that time they used to, pay them. They paid to dance with the bride. We got a lot of money. We blew it.
She was a
2 weeks.
hottie.
And we went up and we back to Detroit. They were crazy to come back. Well, why not? Crazy, but we decided we were going to. We took a trailer, 49 Hudson Commodore. Went through the
49.
damn mountains.
49, 39.
The mountains were rough.
49, that's a terrible.
It was something else. We had a good time. We came down. And then we got the job. First of all, you had the job at the Dixie Life and Health Insurance, right?
Dixie Life.
Insurance.
Yeah. And then I got a job at the Tampa Police Department. And then I stayed there. And then one day, a woman came over from Jacksonville, Martha Franco, said she wanted to, and do you know anybody who wants to die? Huh! I'm the one who wants to die. So I did. I filled out an application in September now, September. And by December, they called me and said, we have a little boy. Ah! Already? A boy. And on December the 19th, we picked him up. It was like a Christmas present. He was a big Christmas present for us. He was
Where's
7
my red wine?
She didn't even know how to change diapers.
He was 7 months old. 7 months. And then we got him, and then we went back. He was transferred to Gainesville. Went to Gainesville, and then we came to finally they called me. They called me a little girl, remember? That was my little Stephanie.
I'm their best investment. That's what they call me, their best investment.
We got her, and let me tell you, believe me, people, God knew what He was doing. About the 2 most beautiful kids in that world. I love Stephanie. Yeah, we're true. What Dad, we always say about Stephanie.
Best investment I made.
And I remember
I miss them very much, but I had a great time. And then you know what? when we adopted them, and we bought a home, we stayed there. My kid went to Catholic school.
3,900, Mama.
What?
3,900. First house.
Oh, no, what
Is
was
that
it?
what you think you paid for it? That house next door to you was $3,900.
13,500.
Grocery store there and a gambling place in the back. 3,900.
Well, you had gambling going on in the back. I heard about this one. I heard about it.
I married this guy, and I'll tell you, it's been about 65 years. He gave a speech at Bass today.
65.
Yeah, 65.
Holy mackerel.
you're
How do I
93.
put up with that?
Well, anyway, you know what I'm gonna do?
He's bad.
But you know how I got the job at the Dixie Company? You wouldn't believe this. I see a little ad in the paper,
Yeah.
and it says, agent
I'm gonna stick it.
wanted to sell this and that so much and so much. I said, man, that's pretty good. And 2 doors down, there was a girls, the dancing girls. I forget the name of the place. And I knew the
Strip joint, I
boss,
think.
Frank, my buddy. He says, John, go see Fernandez upstairs. I said, I can't speak Spanish. He said, no, we can talk English with you. So I went upstairs, you know, he says, who do you know here? I said, my best brother right here, he got the joint next door. You know Frank? I said, yeah. You really?
I forgot.
Yeah. He said, but anyway, fill out the application. He says, well, you're from Herkimer, New York first, and then you had to go to Detroit because your dad had get laid off, and they didn't make any more benches. I said, yeah. And they said, what is your name? I give him that. He says, I said, Mr. Price, and where you from? Born and raised in Georgia, Atlantic, the best southern
He
man
lied to
ever
the
knew.
guy.
You
Told
got
him
the
he was
job.
John Price from
Wait a
Georgia
minute.
instead of
I went
Kozarsky
over
from
to buy some
Detroit.
furniture. So I give him the name, Price, you know. He calls the company. Fernandez is answering and he says, you got a name guy Price? He said, no.
They hired him
He said,
anyway.
no. So he says, he's a tall, listen guy. He says he speaks real good, but he speaks like from the South. I said, yeah. So I went upstairs the next day,
A piece of paper. on
and he said, you're fine.
that's it.
And every day I stood there until the United Insurance Company out of Chicago bought it, and all my friends worked over there. Davis and all of them I knew. So Mr. Hogan bought it for him. But you know how he bought it? I'm going to tell you a secret. He paid off Alita to buy the damn policy because Independent didn't want us, Life of Georgia didn't want us, the Gulf Life didn't want us, and that's the way he got into Florida.
Okay. Well, that's great, Dad. Yeah.
I'm gonna sing this song to you.
What song?
Oh, she's gonna sing this song.
Oh my God! Sit on my lap.
All right, Mom, go for it.
Okay, I know it, but I may forget it when I'm looking at you.
What she used to sing, we'll hum in the background.
All right. Oh, Johnny.
How do you cheer?
Well, oh, Johnny, how you can love. Oh, Johnny, heavens above. You make my heart jump with joy.
Let me feel it.
Can't sit still a minute. Oh. Please tell me how come I love you so? And you're not handsome, it's true.
When I look at you, oh Johnny, oh.
When I look at you, my heart goes, no. I love you now.
That heart's hanging in, ain't it?